My name is Kevin Osiema, and I'm here to present a data analysis for continuous improvement affecting a supplier, WECO. This is for engineering 3375, continuous improvement, calls for fall 2019. We've been given a set of data that we are going to analyze for this particular supplier named WECO suppliers. The information of the raw data is based on the on-time and late deliveries for machine components. I'll give you an example by showing you my screen. That is the actual presentation, but the data, if you can see that, that's the data for the late deliveries throughout the year 2010. And the issues affecting the late delivery are from missing parts, failed inspection, broken tools, capacity, and engineering change. Now I'm going to go through my analysis for how we came up with narrowing down the problems and the root causes for this particular supplier. So I will start with the background, the introduction actually. So this is a presentation of a summary of poor delivery performance for supplier WECO during the year 2010. The background is for the 2010, the average percent on-time delivery for supplier WECO was 51.2% for all the shipped machine components. 590 shipments out of the possible 1208 opportunities arrived late due to one reason or the other. The reason I mentioned in my earlier data figures that I showed you in my Excel sheet, which included missing parts, broken tools, or engineering change. So I'm going to show you figure 1, which shows the percent on-time trend from January to December for 2010. The OTD performance ranges from highs of 55.6% in March to lows of 41.8% in May. This actually reflects the downward trend during the month of April. And we'll analyze the late deliveries for this particular data. As you can see, figure 1 here, I'll show you a trend chart of what the data looks like throughout the year. That is the data. We can see the month. Let me see if I can blow this one out, zoom in, can we make clearer? So you see, I'm not sure if you see the month of January was 49%, 51 February, 55.6 in March, and May experienced the lowest on-time delivery with 41.8%, which went throughout the year. We see a downward trend in November, 46.2%. Now, going on to the pie chart, and this is to analyze just the month of May, which was the worst performing month. And you can see the failure rate for the month of May was 58.2% against on-time delivery of 41.80%, shown by this pie chart for the month of May, OTD versus late rate. So the methodology used to achieve this was we did an analysis of the raw data to come up with the percent on-time delivery for each of the 12 months. The different causes were graphed on a Pareto chart via the 20-80 rule, which is the rule of the vital few. to narrow down on the few issues that can cause the greatest problems. This is a snapshot of the Pareto chart, the rule of the vital few. And you can see the two main issues that went par to par were missing parts and broken tools. And we'll break those down later to see how to arrive at the root causes. And we did the root causes by using Fishbone, these problem-solving tools, which include Fishbone and 5 Whys. That was my best way to achieve this. And using the Fishbone, you can see the different cause and effects diagram. This is called the Ishikawa diagram, and it shows you the machine, methods, man, environment, measurements, materials. And out of the man, that's when we can see there maybe operator not following process, operator inexperience, inspector experience, inspector training. So out of this, by brainstorming and going through that, and we figured out the operator inexperience was the main issue for causing missing parts and broken tools, which were the main causes. And we used the 5 Whys to analyze this, and from that 5 Whys used to actually get to an actionable root cause. So I put down the operator inexperience, and I started asking myself, that was the hypothesis, general hypothesis. Now we are refuting this hypothesis until we get to the root cause. So operator inexperience, why was there in operator inexperience? There was no training provided for new hires. That's first why. Why was there no training provided for new hires? The supplier had no training procedure metrics in place. And we can't go further than that. That seems to be the actionable root cause beyond that. So what should the supplier do, supplier worker do? So we'll discover the root cause results in missing broken parts for assemblies due to unavailability of training procedures for inexperienced hires by supplier worker. So the conclusion after getting the root cause, which is unavailability of procedure, assembly procedure, supplier worker needs to generate and implement training procedure or metrics to ensure that all operators gain necessary knowledge and experience before beginning work. What are the takeaways? This presentation will conclude here, and I would like to thank everyone for taking a moment to